Hello, in this video John's going to show you how to tidy up some rockery plants. He's cutting back some Penstemon, pinifolia, some Aubrieta, plus a couple of others. They did get a bit out of control early in the summer, so it's time to tidy them up, as we will see. Hello, welcome to John Horsey Horticulture. John's been teaching horticulture professionally for over 30 years now, and on this channel we hope we can help you develop your gardening skills by showing you some propagation techniques, by showing you how to grow some vegetables, a bit of pest control and much more. So if you enjoy learning those things, do consider following us. There's no charge, just press the subscribe button and don't forget to press the all-important notification bell. It just lets you know every time we upload a new video.
Okay, this morning we're going to be having a look at this patch of rockery. It was a lovely site earlier on in the spring, but what's happened, of course, is the plants grow. These are all fairly vigorous rockery plants. They're not our true alpines, they're more rockery plants. Things like Helianthemums, this Overgrown, and a little bit of Aubrieta here as well. And they've grown out, they've got really far too big, they're smothering each other. They're losing also the sight of the rocks, and to me one of the beauties of a rockery is actually having the nice rocks to look at. So what we have to look at is cutting these things back, and I'm going to start with this wretched Helianthemum here. You see, it's got roots very big. It's actually smothering out other things underneath it, and you can be quite harsh with these. If you look in the middle, you'll see there's new growth coming up, and if you cut back to that new growth, you're going to have new flowers for next year. Now I know you're thinking this is quite tough, it's a hard thing to do, but it will recover, believe me. Put that there for the moment. And so I'm cutting it back to the new growth, and that will open the whole area up and give us a lot more light and air and let the other plants grow. So off it all comes, and quite a quick job really, isn't it? There we are, and you can see all these new shoots coming in the middle here. That's just what we want to open it all up. We'll take all that dead stuff away later on, but at the moment, I'm sorry I disturbed a spider there, never mind, I'm sure she'll find somewhere else to live. So we'll cut it back like that, leave the middle shoots, and we can see already plants are coming, and also weeds of course, they always come up, don't they? And we can cut right back into there, and there's our structure for next year. And that one as well, you thought you got away with it, but you didn't. There we are, so there's our little plant. It looks harsh, it looks cruel, but it'll keep it tidy. I mean, you can see here this poor old Aubrieta has almost been smothered out. But look, there's bits of green coming there, there's green on the tip. So if we get back right to the heart of it, take it right back to there. There we are, nice and open, and so it will be able to grow from there. Good little Penstemon here, which is a Penstemon pinnatus. This one isn't quite so tough, so I'm not going to take it quite so hard. I'm just going to take the dead flowers off this one, so you can see where the flowers are. So a bit of dead wood there, that can come out. The dead wood here, new growth there, mainly the flower heads, and that will then be fine for next year. So that's hopefully made that look an awful lot better. Right, so that's a Helianthemum we've taken back, an Aubrieta, and the little Penstemon. So, of course, the other one we need to have a look at is this dear old thing here. I mean, they're very popular these days, these daisies, but look how they run away. That one's almost smothered that little Aubrieta there. So, it's a shame because it's still flowering, but I do feel that in this case we need to let the light and air in, and so I'm going to start taking that one back and encourage it to flower for next year. So here we go, taking it all back. Poor little Aubrieta, at long last it's seeing some light there before it actually got completely smothered. So this little Aubrieta, we'll just tidy that up, take a few dead heads off, reduce it a little bit, there we are, and that will go beautifully for next year. So there we are. See, it's looking great already, isn't it? And what I'm going to do now is work my way along this whole rockery, taking it back, and it'll look a lot better when it's finished. As I said with the other things about pruning, remember to give it a good feed, and more important, a good soak. It's really important at this time of the year. We're doing this sort of midsummer. ground is quite dry. We want these things to recover and to shoot out, so give them a thoroughly good soak, and then they will go on beautifully, and we'll have some lovely show for next year. Okay.
Well, that's all for today, folks. Thank you so much for joining us today here in Somerset. We've very much enjoyed having you. If you like that, do consider following us by pushing the subscribe button. There's no charge. And don't forget to push the all-important notification bell. It just lets you know every time we upload a new video. Until next time.